the central program in the development of every person, almost from the time they come into the world, from the moment of birth until the 20s, 30s, and beyond, is the communication that transpires between a person and himself. A person learns to get to know himself. It begins when the infant is born, is lying in the casket, and he sees how the image of himself is reflected in the eyes of the mother and the father and the uncle and the aunt and the grandmother and the grandfather. He is the focus of their attention, of their love, of their pleasure, of their gratification, and everything else. And then the child learns, what is there about himself that wins the praise of others? What is criticized? What is accepted? What is not accepted? And then the child goes to school, and the child takes the measure of himself against other people. What does he have that others don't have? What do others have that he doesn't have? Where is he more successful than others? Where are others more successful than himself? And then in the course of the years, a person records one experience after the other, and in line with their genetics, in line with their inherent potential, they can appreciate with what to identify, what not to accept for themselves, what to copy, what to reject, so that by the time this person gets to the age of 20, 25, they already have a fair idea of what is right for them and what should be the nature of the life that they should develop, of the lives they should develop for themselves. So this communication is a central component in the evolvement and in the development of the individual, every individual. But it sometimes happens, I can correct myself, very often it happens, that this communication does not transpire the way it should, for many reasons. In the textbook, you can read about the false self, maternal father, and quite a few other syndromes that extend from the communication not evolving, not happening, not transpiring between the person and themselves. For example, what if the child isn't certain of the mother's emotional commitment to it? What if the child learns or feels or comes away with the impression that who he is, who she is completely wrong, that she is not accepted, that she is not desired, that she is rejected, whether it's by friends, whether it's by family, whether it's by a mother? So the young person could come away with the feeling that who they are is essentially wrong. Where you have an instant like this, you can have a person who was born to be a writer. This person was born to be a mathematician. This person was born to be a singer, an actor, a great person, a lesser person. You would have that as a genetic heritage. You would know for certain that this is this person's responsibility to themselves. But if this person gets it in his mind, because of traumatic experiences, because of stresses, that who he is essentially wrong, then the person who was born to be a writer will tell everybody that even short letters he cannot write. The person who was born to be a dancer will convince everybody that they have two left feet and they could do everything but they cannot dance. The mathematician will prefer to be an artist rather than a mathematician. The person who was born to be an artist will say he was a mathematician. These people will refuse to accept who they really are. These people will refuse to project to those beyond themselves who they really are, because somehow in the back of their mind they learned that who they really are is essentially wrong.